excited indeed, Stinky. I certainly am. Hello, wafflers, and welcome back. Well, today is Monday, the 4th of March. It's Maxwell's birthday tomorrow. So Stinky and I have been very, very busy indeed. And as I've promised, I've got some of Maxwell's gifts here, which we are going to show you just some bits and pieces. We haven't got all of them, but just some of them. And we want to talk about birthdays, not just about Maxwell's birthday, but also about birthdays in general. I remember when I was a little girl growing up, birthdays were absolutely everything to me. They are so important, and children look forward to them all year round. And as their birthday, Stinky, gets closer and closer, they count down the days, and of course they talk about with their friends what they're hoping to get for their birthday, and they look at all the toy commercials on the TV. And of course, it's a very, very exciting time for children, and the most exciting day of the year for them. And also for their mum, of course, it's a very special day for her as well, because it's the day she gave birth to her precious little boy or girl. Well, not wanting to waffle on too much, we'll get straight to it. For those of you who watched the vlog where we went shopping in Target looking for birthday supplies, one of the things, or some of the things that Maxwell wanted, of course, were Fortnite toys, and I have purchased some of them. Stinky was with me when we got them. It was very hard because we had to do it when Maxwell was at school. He was trying to be sneaky. Yes, he was trying to be sneaky. So we'll show you some of the things that we have got for Maxwell. So we did end up getting some Fortnite toys at Target. So we've got some Fortnite figures here. So we've got that one, which I'll pop there. We've got lots of them. They're pretty much all the same. The thing that he wanted the most, wasn't it, Stinky? Yes, it was. So we've got heaps of those. There's a whole bag full of them. There's another one there. I won't show you all of them. Mums and dads, you're probably gritting your teeth as I'm showing these Fortnite toys, because I know a lot of mums and dads don't particularly like Fortnite, but the thing is, it's Maxwell's day, and it's what he's into, and it's what he loves. And I think if they can have a day where it's all about them, it certainly is their birthday. And I know that he's going to be very, very happy with those indeed. Now, the other thing that Maxwell wanted, that he likes very much, I should say, is squishies, which are these wonderful little toys. There's all sorts of different ones here. I'm squishing them and squeezing them, and they really do like them very, very much. And he absolutely loves squishies. So he's got a whole bag full of those. We'll show another one there. There's really too many to show, but he does have another one here. He's got a whole bag full of them there, and he collects them. He absolutely loves them, so he's going to have lots of fun with those. He absolutely loves llamas. So the other thing that we got for him is this toy llama, because he loves plushies, and we just saw this llama and we thought it very much looked like Maxwell. It's got a great big smile on its face there, as Maxwell is always smiling, and he's always very, very happy, isn't he, Stinky? Yes, he is. We just thought we have to get this llama because it just reminds us of Max so very, very much. Well, Stinky and I are very, very excited. It's a very special day, not just for Max, but also for myself as well and Stinky. And we're looking forward to surprising him with all his gifts tomorrow. Now, what I wanted to say, mums and dads, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, oh my goodness, some of those Fortnite toys, they're so expensive, and it's so hard to get children everything that they want, and sometimes they want a lot of things. And I know you can't always get them everything that they want, but you know, if you just put some money aside, I know birthdays are hard, they're very expensive for a lot of parents, and it's quite difficult, but even if you just get a couple of things a week in the months leading up to your child's birthday, pop them away in the cupboard, and then when that special day comes, you've got lots of birthday gifts and surprises to give to your little one. And they certainly are worth it. They're very, very precious indeed. We've got a few other things that we have to do, some other bits and pieces, still some finishing touches that we're putting up for Maxwell. A teepee, of course, which is for him, and lots of pom-poms and balloons and different things like that. And we'll get back and show you in just a bit. Well, welcome back, mums and dads. We certainly are exhausted, but we have erected this wonderful teepee here for Maxwell. Lots of pom-poms and things that we put up there as well, lots of balloons, and of course we have some wonderful streamer fringe that we have on the mantelpiece here. More pom-poms, a happy birthday sign up there, and of course lots of photographs of Maxwell from when he's a tiny baby to the wonderful little rascal of a little boy that he is now. I can't believe that he's turning 10. You can't believe it either? Yes, I know. He's growing up very, very fast indeed. And we love Maxwell dearly, and he is certainly very, very precious to us, isn't he, Stinky? Yes, he is. He's going to have a smashing day. Yes, he is going to have a smashing day. And I know, Stinky, that you're going to have lots of fun playing with Maxwell in this teepee. What's that? Is this all of his birthday presents? Yes, well I do think he's getting some more gifts after tomorrow, Stinky. But these are just some of them. Yes, he's got some other people stopping by to wish Maxwell a very happy birthday. Yes, I think he will be very excited indeed. Yes, I do. Yes, well I'm so relieved, Stinky, that we got all of that done, aren't you? You're very thrilled with what we did for Maxwell. Yes, I am as well. And I think he's absolutely going to love his birthday tomorrow. And I just can't wait to see his little face. What's that? It's time for the book review. Yes, it is time for the book review. Hello, mums and dads, and welcome back. Well, what an exhausting morning Stinky and I have had, as you saw earlier on, getting everything ready for Maxwell's birthday tomorrow. So much work, but so very, very worth it indeed. And as I just said a minute ago, I just can't wait to see the look on Maxwell's face tomorrow when he sees his wonderful party room with all his wonderful gifts. Well, waffling on just a bit, now we've got the book review, yes, which is Noah Dreary by Aaron Blabey, and thank you, Stinky dear. Yes, another one of Aaron's books, I have to say, another one of his books. And what do I think of Noah Dreary? Well, I have to say, Stinky, that I did not like Noah Dreary at all. Why didn't I like it? Well, it seems to be a similar theme each week with a lot of these books. I don't know why. It's basically, mums and dads, if you haven't heard of Noah Dreary, it's a book about a boy who complains so much that what happens to him, Stinky? He loses his head. That's right. Noah Dreary complains so much that one morning he wakes up and his head falls off. And his head seems to have a bit of an adventure. It ends up here, there, and everywhere. And to cut a long story short, he turns into a half-decent boy only because he loses his head. So it had to take for Noah to lose his head to turn into a half-decent human being. Now, I suppose some people might think this book is quite clever, I should say. I found it was all right, but a tad bit boring, I have to say. I would perhaps like to have seen something a little more interesting, Stinky, like perhaps his mother complained a lot as well. The two of them complaining together, and both of their heads fell off. Maybe they could have exchanged heads. The mother could have put her head on Noah's body and Noah's head on the mother's body. That would have been very weird. Yes, it would have been very weird, but I think a tad more interesting than this one, I have to say. And no, I'm just not a fan of Noah Dreary at all. It's just not one that I really took to. It wasn't too bad. It had a little bit of a flow, I suppose you could say. Not as good as some other books that I've read. I particularly like rhyming books, my dear ones. I like books that rhyme quite a lot. And this one did to me seem quite disjointed, I have to say. Not much of a story. In the end, what happens to Noah, Stinky? Do you remember? He doesn't get his head put back on. No, he does not get his head put back on. He does end up on the news. His mother takes him to the doctor. She seems a little bit frantic, but not too frantic. And in the end, he just has to live without a head. So he carries his head everywhere, but he doesn't end up having his head put back on. So I don't know. Perhaps you might like this one, Noah Dreary. I'm not a fan, I have to say. But perhaps there's some people out there that are, and they do like Noah Dreary. So, the question remains, Stinky, shall we put him in Fiddlesticks the book bin? You think we should? Yes, I can't wait to put this one in the book bin, I have to say. He's a very lucky book bin because he's been eating a lot of books lately. Yes, he has been eating a lot of books lately. I don't know what's going on, but there seems to be an awful lot of dreadful books out there at the moment. Hopefully we'll start getting some better ones soon. I'm sure there are lots of good books out there, but this one is certainly not one for me. But as I've always said before, my dear ones, if you are a fan of Aaron Blabey and you very much would like to have this book, then by all means go and purchase it, but it's just not one for me. So Stinky, shall you do the honours or shall I? You'll do the honours! Alright, so into the book bin he goes. Lift up the lid and goodbye Noah Dreary. Yes, in there indeed. Good old Fiddlesticks, the book bin, and I think that's going to fill his tummy right up. You think he was very hungry? Yes, he seemed very hungry to me, I have to say. Well, dear ones, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. We've had so much going on preparing for Maxwell's birthday, getting all those bits and pieces ready for him. And tonight, Stinky, what do we have to do? We have to wrap up Maxwell's birthday presents. Yes, we do have to wrap up his birthday presents. So we might give you a sneak peek and so you can see what that's like, although we'll have to be very, very quiet so Maxwell doesn't know what's going on. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And as I mentioned before earlier on in the vlog, my dear ones, what I said about birthdays, I really did mean that. Please do whatever you can to make your little one's birthday a very magical and a very special one, because they do wait all year for their birthday, and it is a very, very important day, not just for you but for your little one as well. And as always, my dear ones, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, take care and we'll see you soon.